Oh, what's good, gang? What's good, gang?
What's cracking? Are you in Vegas?
Yeah, I'm in Vegas.
Word. Who you working with?
Shoot, Coach K. My coach. To be honest, I've been working in Vegas every single one of my fights, even my first fight. Yeah,
Yeah.
I live out here now. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, for real? You ain't out there in Brooklyn no more?
Yeah, nah, I don't know. I moved out here in March.
Full time. Full
Yeah,
time.
it's too much work out here, son. I couldn't. I got addicted to it. I got addicted, man.
How's the transition from the city to, the desert?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, cause I've been in different environments for so long in my amateur career and stuff like that, for real. And to be honest, I love the heat. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna cap. So it wasn't that hard for me to transition. And also, being in my first fight was in Vegas, and like I've been out here consistently since July of 2021. Like this transition wasn't hard. It wasn't hard at all, for real.
Shit. Hey, well, I'm glad that you're getting all the work that you need, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
facts, facts.
saying?
What's good with you, man? How you like them fights last night?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm watching. I'm watching it with Zab, and he's just critiquing the shit out of Kambosos, and we just like, I'm like, yo, did he win a round yet? And I was like, yeah, I think he won round 5.
Mm.
Copy box numbers looked very similar to what it should have been, but then it's like,
Yeah,
copy box be making these judges look bad at the end of the fight, though.
yeah, true.
When you
But
see the
it's like
scorecard,
when I was watching the fight, bro, and I'm being honest, like I'm watching it and like same thing. I had so much to critique and PJ, I see you in the chat. I see you in the comments. What's up? But yeah, man, I had so much to critique myself, but at the same time, me knowing judges, right? I'm like, bro, like I can see them having Kambosos winning the fight because he's just throwing punches and being aggressive, and it looks like he's doing something,
just letting the
and
end.
they had it exactly how I thought if they was looking at the fight that way. If they actually looking at the fight of like, the landing of punches, who's actually being effective and stuff like that. Man, Maxi Hughes was doing his thing. Like, to be honest, he put himself on a map with that fight. And I feel like anybody who fights Kambosos at this point will put him on the map. But it just makes you look at Kambosos now and be like,
Are you a
like,
fluke?
are you a fluke, right? Like, did you just have a good night with T.O.? And, it could be like a Buster Douglas situation. You know what I mean?
I like that.
So, like, he looked his best self against T.O. And then after that, so I honestly hope that's not the case. But last night, man, it seemed like he's behind on a fundamental standpoint, which is bad at this level. Which is really bad. Like, I feel like he was just fighting a southpaw. He's going to the right, stepping to the right, running right into that left hand. He had an awful jab. He wasn't really throwing his jab that well. He wasn't stepping in with his punches. He's switching stances while he's trying to throw the double right hand, and wasn't turning
Devin
on the
Haney part 2.
aggressiveness.
Remember on the second fight with Devin Haney? I'm like, he was doing the same
Dude,
shit.
the only thing about it was the fact that he wasn't like Devin Haney was just popping him with so many jabs, and Maxi Hughes wasn't. But it was just so much that he was just doing off that fundamentally that he should be knowing already in terms of his experience right now. He should be knowing.
I completely agree. Footwork was, even the placement of trying to get him to the outside wasn't there. But when every time he would shoot his right hand, he looked like a major league
Yeah,
baseball player.
yeah, man. Like he was just throwing and then getting out of position, and he just was just leaping, and I don't know, man. It really was an impressive feat in my books. And then he's talking about like Shakur is on him and everything too. Like if you ain't touching up Maxi Hughes as a southpaw, dude, you dang sure ain't messing with Shakur, bro. I see Shakur stopping him for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.